Also, how quickly he would. She's the Madam Monica Chakwera, First Lady of the Republic of Malawi. Your Honor, Dr. Michael Biswick Usi, Vice President of the Republic of Malawi, and Madam Ella Usi, members of the Chilima family, and members of the bereaved families here with me tonight, all cabinet ministers, Your Excellency Dr. Nancy Saungweme, Ambassador of the Republic of Zimbabwe and Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Your Excellencies, Heads of Mission and International Organization, Your Grace Archbishop Desmond Tambala, and all religious leaders here present. Excuse me. Your Majesties, Inkosi Yamakosi Mbelwa 5 and Inkosi Yamakosi Gomani 5. Friends of Saulos Klaus Chilima, captains of industry, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me also acknowledge Honorable Atupele Muluzi, who is here representing His Excellency Dr. Bakili Muluzi. Let me also recognize the donation sent by Her Excellency Dr. Joyce Banda. Let me recognize an upcoming donation from His Excellency Arthur Peter Mutarika. And let me recognize the presence of Kumbo Kechali Jr. on behalf of His Honor, Honorable Kumbo Kechali. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I welcome you to the launch of the Saulos Klaus Chilima Foundation, and I want to thank you for the overwhelming support that we have received in such a short space of time. When I sent out invitations to all the sectors that Dr. Chilima worked and associated with, including the corporate sector, you are our greatest target, by the way, the government of Malawi and the diplomatic community, among others, I honestly didn't expect such a great turnout due to the short notice that we gave you. As we speak, I was told that at 5 p.m. people were still requesting tickets but were completely sold out. I take that as a sign of the continued love that Malawi has for Dr. Saulos Klaus Chilima. The past 8 months have not been easy for me and the entire Chilima family. They have not been easy for the Muluzi, Kapeni, Chimaneni, Kanyemba, Aidini, Lapkeni, Ngwilinji, Selemani, and Sambalopa families. We have been debilitated by endless grief and sorrow, always caught up in an endless cycle of anger, despair, and confusion. Such is the nature of grief. During one of these moments, I asked myself, Kuti, if Saulos was here, what would he have me do? Many have tried to answer that question on behalf of Saulos, telling me I must continue his political journey. I don't think that is my forte. The political arm of Dr. Chilima's legacy will continue with the party that he founded, UTM. The party has my full blessing to realize his political manifesto in the best way that they can. I have known Dr. Saulos for 29 years, and he was only a politician for 10 of those years. However, throughout those 29 years, there is one consistent aspect of his character that I observed, and that was his desire to serve. Kuthandiza anthu ovutika, kudzipereka kumpingo, komanso kukonda dziko lake kwambiri. Throughout his career, he had opportunities to relocate from Malawi, but he remained steadfast, loving his country through thick and thin. I realized that if Dr. Saulos Klaus Chilima was able to speak to me right now, his first order of business would be to ensure that I take care of our children. But because he was a man of empathy, he would also want me to take care of the immediate families of those that were unfortunate enough to die with him in Chikangawa. He often said to me, Mary, life is not a rehearsal. You have to do the most that you can with the time that you have. Pray hard, work hard, live hard, and serve hard. And he lived by those words. If he committed to something, he would see it through to the end. So if Saulos were here today, he would not let anger, sorrow, despair, confusion, and frustration stop him from continuing his work. If I had to choose a motto for his mindset, I would say that for SKC, life wasn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It was about learning to dance in the rain. Distinguished guests, Dr. Saulos Klaus Chilima died at 51 years, 3 months, and 29 days. A short but impactful life. A life full of triumphs, a life full of sorrows, but ultimately a life of faith, service, and patriotism. Today, on what would have been his 52nd birthday, I want to present him with the gift of perpetuity. In doing so, I want to ensure that the name of Saulos Klaus Chilima should remain unconquered and vanquished and undefeated in life and in death. Distinguished guests, in addition to the Catholic Church, friends and family, Dr. Chilima helped multitudes of students, organizations, churches, and charities in their different endeavors. I had no idea of the works that he had done with Rotary, but such was his nature. Dr. Chilima, by his nature, was a beacon of hope and inspiration to the youth and to millions of Malawians. During the funeral, someone said, Dr. Chilima has left a wife, 2 children, and 20 million Malawians. That resonated with me. On this, his 52nd birthday, I am honored to ensure that I continue his legacy by bringing real and tangible change to the lives of his beloved fellow Malawians. With your help, the Saulos Klaus Chilima Foundation will become a platform to promote a collective mindset change, a vehicle towards the advancement of development of Malawi and Africa through excellence and innovation. Distinguished guests, this foundation is being formed to perpetuate a legacy, but also to address the glaring challenges in our systems. As such, allow me to mention a few of our intended activities. The Saulos Klaus Chilima Foundation will support and promote education for underprivileged students through scholarships, and this scholarship opportunity, first and foremost, will be extended to the children who lost a parent in Chikangawa. Honorable Malusi, this offer does not